Yeah, this is Mark Lattard again. Thank you if you are listening. And like I said, if one person listens, amazing. If one person takes it in and uses it, a bonus. Now, what I want to stress today is basically I've been there myself, and we don't know in the heat of the moment. When we're arguing with the other parent, we tend to use the children to get involved in an argument. Like, you can't go over there, or you got to come pick up this time, or you're not going to take girls, also you're not taking them here, or you ended up letting them down. And the poor child is going from pillar to post, especially if he was a family, and then it's a shock to him anyway. And then they got their mum and dad that they look up to arguing, and they're in the middle. They're probably crying in their room and stressing them up. They're not learning good in school. They're not concentrating. They're not eating. And like I said, at the time of heated moment, being parents, we don't realise this. I don't know what my arguments were or your arguments were over, but your childhood makes your adulthood. So the quicker we figure that out, yeah, because it's not a long childhood, we can stop the cycle. Because like, how many people comes from what people want to call a broken home, and then it affects them when they're 15, 16, they go out robbing, they do this, they take drugs and they do this. It's because of the stress that they had. And then they get into adults and it's just fucked up. And then they have kids and they're already fucked up. So the other kids are going to be even more fucked up. And that's because of the start of the cycle. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you are arguing with your partner and you broke up, whatever it is for, at one stage, yeah, that other parent was a good parent because you had a child with them and you've seen whatever. You know what I'm getting at. So basically, if the child got to go with the father or vice versa, let them go. Don't, because if something ain't going your way, stop them. Because you're hurting the other parent, but most of all, you're fucking up your kid. You're fucking up a kid's head. And it's like I said, it's not fair, because our kid then don't eat properly, probably crying in his room, can't concentrate in school, and the list goes on. It goes on. And it's just not fair on the children. And another thing I learnt as well, and this mustn't let you down, if it's man or woman that tells you this, oh, you're a shit dad, you're a shit mum. I used to get it most of the time. Until one day it finally hit my thick head that I'm not, the person in question was saying it to me, I realised, hang on 1 minute, I'm not your dad. And the quicker I learned that, the better it was. Because then I realised then, when I'm with my children, they absolutely love me. No harm would I ever bring to them. I very rarely shouted at any of my kids because they're really good kids. Never hit my kids in my life. And my children, what I tend to do, if they've done something wrong or something happened, I will literally sit them down and ask them why they did this, how else could they change, how did that person feel, how did they feel, so they're aware of the situation. Because we all know, even when adults are in a heated argument and you're screaming and you're shouting, you don't really take everything in. But if you were to sit there and have a normal toned conversation like this, and you let each other speak and their thing, it'll all work out. It'll all work out, and that's what I can say. So just be more aware, yeah, what your childhood makes your adulthood. We're going to get one of them. Life's too short for bullshit. So your bullshit, don't carry it into the future bullshit, because it's not fair on the children. So that's what I'm saying. If you do break up, you argue, let the child go with the other parent. Don't make it an issue at all. Just leave it normal. And everything will work out fine, I promise you. Peace up. Stay humble, stay great. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Thank you if you did listen. Take the time to listen. Like I said, I'm not doing no fame or nothing, or I'm a guru. I just have an opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right. So it's an opinion, not a fact, but it's my opinion. Like, I've seen it 1,000 times, and I know it's so easy to say when you're on the other hand, but trust me, bite off your nose to spite your face, whatever they say, how they say it. Change the cycle, because it's not fair on your children. Because you're in an angry mood with the other one, you're going to fuck up your children. So stay great, stay humble.